What the hell are you doing?
Yep, we're recording one more time, so regardless of what you're saying, you want to play, but...
Yeah, I want to play Rocket League. God damn it. That's what I
know
came.
you're obsessed with it, but...
No, I'm not. You're the one.
I don't know.
You have more hours than me. Yeah. Yes.
Every day you're
Let's
complaining.
go to the console and see who
I know,
has.
we cannot go there because Bianca is there and she's programming, listening to music.
I think you can check on website how much you played.
No.
Or on Xbox app or something like that.
No, but...
Yes.
You want to stream play.
No, dude.
What?
I said you can check how much you played.
She's programming, dude.
On Xbox app, you can log into your account on the Windows 10.
Okay.
Really?
Fuck.
You
I know
don't-
what you want to say. Now I get what you want
It's
to
not
say.
needed to see it, but yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. The topic for today, mobile phones.
Nokia.
Nokia, that's your phone of choice.
No, but if you drop that, it's gonna be a hole in the ground.
Yeah, which one? The new one?
No, the
That has 16 screws in it? Only that?
It has screws in it?
Nokia 6.
Not Nokia 6. We're talking about the
The
brick.
old
Yeah,
ones?
that's a good phone. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's a good hole in a wall if you throw it at somebody. I remember 310. I had it.
Yeah.
I had it. And I was a kid. When we would argue in school, in middle school, and I would get into a fight,
You would throw that.
I would use it as
a weapon.
a weapon. And it was fucking successful each and every time.
Well, I actually used it as a weapon, but not with intention. Was playing football and I was having it in my pocket. I tried to hit the ball. Somehow my phone dropped out of my pocket, and instead of hitting the ball, I hit the phone.
And your
Yeah,
leg is... That's
it's
why
still there.
your
I still
leg...
have my leg.
Yeah, but that's why it's crooked.
It's not.
Oh. It's crooked because you hit the Nokia 3310 and
No.
your leg is still there.
Well, yeah, it should disappear. But then it hit the
Goalkeeper?
goalkeeper. Yeah, no, the goalkeeper.
Oh,
And it
the
exploded,
post.
so to speak. And then I had to put it back together, like
The
let
phone.
go. Yeah, and it. Yeah, let's see if it's working. Perfect.
It works.
Yeah, it didn't
I would-
have any fucking scratch.
And I remember that phone, like that 3310. I had a 3200. That was the one with the first digital camera in the Nokia lineup.
Yeah.
That was my first phone. And afterwards, I got demoted to a 3310.
My first phone was a Siemens MC60 or something like that. It was the first phone from Siemens that had that integrated camera, because the old one
So
had it like the
you had it to the competition phone. Like it was one slab, no slide, no nothing.
no slide. It was like the old phones, like the
Yeah, full
when
phone.
when you had type a message, you would type 30 minutes for
for just
For a
two
phrase.
words.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. But with my 3310, I got it from my mom because she upgraded.
Same here.
And I got the 3310 because I've managed to destroy the 3200. And I said, okay, this phone looks nice. No color.
Yep.
No interesting sounds.
Yep.
It had a music composer. That's something that you don't find anymore on phones.
True. Well-
Standard. Not with apps.
Yeah.
Not with apps. Okay, you're cheating immediately. Besides that.
Well, you had the possibility to install everything right now on it.
Yeah, but it's still cheating by default. We're talking
Yeah,
default.
it's not installed. Yeah, true.
That one didn't have any defaults.
Yeah.
It was what you got in the store, that's what you
But
had.
the battery lasted you a whole fucking week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And even playing all day long.
Yep.
I was
and it
playing
was
in
reliable.
school. Yeah, I was. And yeah, the phones back then was, you had a phone, it was made to phone people. Not
And text
right now.
message from now and then.
Come on, as I said, when texting you would have to type like.
Oh, yeah. I
Remember
remember. I remember when I got
But
caught
we were
in-
good at one point. We started to
We were
get
fast.
good. Yeah.
We're fast. I don't know. Would you be able to, if I find the phone? I think I have an E72 from Nokia.
I still have my 3310.
If I bring you the E72, charge it up, bring it to you, and put you to write a message,
Yeah.
2 sentences, how much would it take you now?
Well, It might take me a while.
Because I don't know. I remember when I had it, I was pretty damn fast with it.
Yeah,
that's
right
all.
now it would. Come on, I had an exam this weekend and I had to write the whole thing, and I wasn't even being able to write at the same time that the teacher was speaking.
It was written handwriting or
Yeah.
typing?
Handwriting. Even that, I'm not fast as I was in school because back then I was I was writing all day. Right now I was like, nah, writing.
Normal, because we're in these days writing is digital and that's it.
I mean, every exam that I did right now, it was expected for me to have the exam printed. And right now it was like, yeah, write it down. What the hell?
Yep, and that was a fun experience, I can guess.
Yeah.
And the
I didn't write that much, and I think since the first year or the last year of school.
I remember, so what I was telling you about the 33, I got it from my mom, and I was really careful with it. It was like a baby at the first week and a half.
And then
Because I was thinking like it would break, because I would see my mom drop it. It would break into tiny pieces. The battery would fly out one way, the case another way,
and then you also had the keyboard.
and everything was separated. And she would put it back up, and then she wouldn't turn it on immediately. We'll keep it in her bag. And I was thinking, because I was a kid, I was like around 10 years old, something like that. And
Yeah,
I was
I think
thinking,
that was the time that they.
I was thinking like, shit, she broke it. And then later in the day, when I would come from school, I would see that she's using it. I would think like she repaired it. She took it to a repair shop.
Yeah.
And
No, it
I
was Brazilian.
Yeah, I was like really careful with it. But slowly and surely I found out that it's very tough.
It's pretty much invincible, I guess. I mean, well, you can still destroy it, but it's still.
Even destroying it is hard.
Yeah.
I can tell you for a fact. I started using it as a rock at school from time to time. And then I was banned by my teachers to bring it to school.
Great.
Not because I was banned to have a phone with me at school. That was a different story. It was because I found out that if I take a t-shirt, for example, my gym t-shirt or sweatshirt, tie off the end where you put your hand through it,
Okay.
the sleeve,
Uh-huh.
tie it off, and put the phone there and start swinging it all off the top of my head and hit somebody. The phone wouldn't break, but that person's head or
Did it
physical
explode?
integrity would break. It wouldn't explode inside of the sleeve because it was kept together.
Their head.
Their head? No, it didn't. But I think I cracked a skull or two with the fucking phone tied in that way. So they told me, the teachers called my mom and said, yeah, you know, your son has a phone with him at school. And
not
she
using
said, yeah. Is it not allowed? No, the phone is not the problem.
What he's using it for.
The way he's using it. And she's like, okay, what did he do? Well, yeah, he's hitting people with the phone. Really? My mom was like, Alex, did you do that?
No.
Sort of. You know, I can tell you what he did. My teacher said, he did this. And my mom was like, she wasn't that upset. She was actually laughing. And she was thinking of the idea like, yep, he just did that. But she was like, yeah, he was ingenious.
Well, yeah, I mean, you created like a slingshot.
Not a slingshot, like
Kind of.
I know how it's a maze.
No, not
Medieval
a
maze.
It's not a maze. It's a flail.
A
I
flail. I created a flail, yeah.
I think a flail it's called.
I don't remember exactly. I know the people in the comment section will correct us, and actually we might get some
Flail.
insults. But we might get a commenter from now and then that was
Maybe someone
would be
that you
really
hit
smart.
with the phone would comment.
Yeah, I think they would comment and say like it hurt or he did crack my skull, something like
He
that.
left me with the concussion for my life.
Oh, I was lucky it didn't get to that, but I don't know. These days the phones are weak as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
I mean, drop an iPhone from or a Samsung, and it's. still
I
gonna
got an iPhone this week.
And would you
Like
like to drop
yesterday.
it?
No, fuck no. First of all, if I drop it, it's more expensive to repair than to buy another one second hand.
Yep.
And then I don't want to buy another one. Reasons why I got it is because Bianca, my girlfriend, is programming and she wants to learn how to code for iOS.
So the Swift language.
Swift language, yes. There are Windows ways, but there's like scratching your head sideways.
It's the same thing as you'd like to program in Ruby on Windows.
Yeah.
You would be stupid to do that.
Yep, indeed. So, besides that, you know that if you're using you're creating something and want to test it out, it's good to have the device.
But you know you can actually test it on the Mac without having the phone.
The simulator, yes. Yeah. But
well, it's not the same thing, but
I've had friends that do actually program Mac apps and iOS apps, and they told me it's not the same thing. In that area, it behaves perfectly, but on a real device, when a real user
uses it,
taps it fast and does this, that, it might crash immediately.
True.
So they've all of them recommended just buy a fucking second-hand iPhone. I got an option to buy one cheaply. And
kind of.
Well, it's cheaply. I know it's
still
minimum wage in Romania for a month. Minimum wage, it's 1,050.
Not really. It's less. I mean, yeah, on the contract, but the amount you get on your hand can be less.
Yeah, the net sum is different,
but yeah, it's still a lot. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but at least first thing I get to actually give my girlfriend the experience to program on
Let's
iOS.
drop it now that I have it in my hand.
No, don't fucking drop it, because then I'll drop you from the second story.
I think I'm gonna survive more than
you
the
can
phone.
survive it, but you're gonna break something like the phone.
Yeah, but at least I can walk from there. This phone will not
No,
work if
you
you drop it.
won't. Because after you, the fridge is going after you.
No, I'm not dropping the phone and
Or
then
the
I'm
microwave.
yeah, but I'm not dropping the phone and then throwing a hammer into it.
Well, that's you, but I'm a different person.
Yeah, you're special. Yeah, we know.
I'm very special. I would say I'm the specialist kind you can find. And got an iPhone, and normally when you get a new toy, even though I got it for her, I said, oh, fuck everything. I'm gonna try it out for myself to see how is it to own an iPhone.
So last video you called me a whore for liking games, but right now you're not the same.
No, I'm worse.
Yeah, you're worse.
I want to test out everything. I even got a MacBook for her, and I started using a Mac OS X. And sorry. My Mac OS High Sierra.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, we have to say it like that. No, last episode we needed to talk with Pepsi. I don't know if we managed to talk with Pepsi, but if they didn't reply, that's a different story as of yet. Maybe they'll reply in a lifetime or next life.
Maybe they're gonna throw a cap after you.
Now we need to talk with Apple to see if they can sponsor us. Because, Apple doesn't sponsor jack shit. They don't sponsor anything. And they don't send free items. Only one condition. They send free items. You know what?
To say good stuff about them.
No, they don't do that. They don't do that type of influence. No. If you're creating a movie, a full-length movie, and you want to feature the products, they'll send them for free.
God damn it.
And you get to keep them.
God damn it.
Yeah, but if you have the budget to create a fucking movie,
you're gonna have the
budget to buy whatever you want. Like, you can buy a nice phone. So you're not gonna stay and say like, so it's $1,000. So I'm not gonna buy it.
With that, we actually came to the conclusion that if you have the money, you don't buy an iPhone.
I wouldn't buy it. I have an S7 Edge.
I will still not
That's
buy
my
that.
daily driver normally.
I will still not buy that.
Tastes, I don't know. I like the S7 Edge.
I'm not saying that I'm not liking it. It's just that right now, S7 tends to be like the iPhone of Androids.
Yeah. Like, it's that. For sure, it's that. I cannot say that it's not. But indeed, it is that. It's becoming slowly. It actually became slowly but surely.
But we know that the new iPhone has was it the touchscreen from Samsung?
Actually, Samsung is the only manufacturer that can actually keep up with the demand.
Well, yeah, but it's still, you have an Android.
Well,
It's
in
not
the
Android,
corporate
but-
world, they don't look at that.
I
In the
know.
corporate world, they look like
Yeah, but
Apple just
We're-
told us that they're gonna pay us $50 per screen.
well, we're not talking
Multiplied
about
by a few million.
Yeah, we're not
It's a
talking
good
about a company. Right now, we're talking about the consumer's point of view.
The consumer's point of view. Yeah.
Especially if that consumer is an avid fan of Androids.
Well,
Because you know that there's always gonna be a war. It's like, I guess it's the same thing like Subaru and Mitsubishi when they had their Evo and Impreza.
yeah.
It was always, you either like that or that. Nothing in between.
Yeah, I know.
Or if you're
I
in
know.
between, is like, it was like in the past when you had a Huawei phone.
Yeah, it was
I
shit.
mean, yeah, and right now, come on. The
Huawei
P10
is actually
and-
very good.
Yeah.
It became a good...
Yeah,
Good
they
brand.
have great flagships right now as their phones.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I have a P10
But-
Lite and still it's great, even though I got it cheap as fuck.
I don't know. Let's see. Let me tell you about having the iPhone for less than... Not really less than... I would say like 28 hours. Something like that.
So you're not an iPhone user.
No, I'm not an iPhone user.
So you're not good to give a review about that.
No, I'm telling you about my experience. Because
You're not good for an experience right now.
let me just tell you in these hours what I got. First of all,
I saw
When
some
I-
Microsoft items there.
where?
You had the Xbox.
Oh, that's because
Microsoft.
like previously mentioned, we play on Xbox, so it's nice to have the Xbox app available.
I
That's why he's complaining.
I didn't even knew it was there. To be honest.
There was available.
Yeah.
It's available everywhere.
Yeah. Well, true, but you know,
Like,
Microsoft-
why have an app that's only on one fucking platform?
because Microsoft.
No, Microsoft is branching out a lot.
Well, yeah, but
Like, let's look at their exclusives. They're starting to put everything available to PC as well. Quantum Break is available on Steam as well as the Xbox Store.
was this created by them exclusively as a publisher?
It's an exclusive game.
Well, it's not an exclusive because exclusive means it's only on one device,
They-
like Sony has.
Yeah. But they're actually nice about it, I would say.
Well, right now they're changing to get better, I guess.
I don't know. I think that
again
the
in the
consumer
war
will get
with
it.
the console, with the PlayStation and Xbox.
Okay, let's see. Cheap experiences from an iPhone. It feels good in the hand.
Yeah, but it pretty much.
I don't know. It's a good size.
Let me take my phone out of my case. God damn it.
Yeah, cases. And you're gonna tell me? Let me see.
It's pretty much the same.
Yeah, but it's
But it's-
bulkier. Your Huawei is bulkier. It's bigger
Well, because right now every phone tends to look the same.
and be bigger.
Especially
I don't know. This one, it's like having the courage to go a bit smaller,
Mhm.
just so it fits better in the hand.
Yeah.
I think that's the way. Like, I remember with the 5S, it was a taller screen because Steve Jobs, I think, didn't want to make it wider so you could reach with one hand each and every fucking corner of the phone.
Well, yeah,
And I actually love that.
That idea is great. Like,
Yeah.
if you try to have to use, like, for example, the Note from Samsung.
Wow, the Note is mainly geared towards two-hand use.
Yes, but you're also gonna use it with the one hand. At times, you're not
You
all
have
the time gonna
usability
use
options, my friend.
two hands for the phone.
No, you have usability options. You can make it so it has only part of the screen.
Yes, but we're talking about the size,
Yeah,
mainly.
the size is...
Not how you can customize it.
I don't know.
It's not like I'm
Wasn't-
gonna cut it in half and still be usable.
Yeah. It was in the old days. I remember it was a term phablet.
Yeah.
Phone tablet.
Yes, but it
That's
died out.
what it is.
Yeah, it's more or less. It's the only, I think, the only phablet that is still
Still kicking.
created. Yeah,
Still kicking. Yeah.
because I think that's the only phone that is as big as that. I mean, there was the Lenovo that Bogdan had with 6 inches or whatever.
But
Of a
it
screen,
was crappy.
We're not talking about that, but again, size.
Yeah, but for him, size always prevailed. Quality, not much, but size. Anyhow,
Let's not
getting back on track.
Hope he's doesn't.
So,
he's not gonna see the.
I
video.
imported my contacts from my Samsung by using Google, because with Google I've always synced my contacts with them. And I had a fun experience.
So
it doubled all my contacts.
So CIA has your contacts, right?
Oh, everybody has my contacts, dude. I don't give a bullshit's ass. NSA, CIA.
I didn't knew that bullshit has an ass.
Oh, you'd be surprised. And it doubled all my contacts. I had all of them doubled. Guess what?
I think actually Google did that to me as well on my phone.
Yeah,
But you have the very fast way to.
do you have it on your Huawei if I double you the contacts right now?
Check.
20 of them.
What?
If you want to remove them directly from the phone.
Yeah, I have the setting inside of it.
A setting inside of it. That's amazing. iPhone doesn't have jack shit.
Well, it's an iPhone.
It's a fucking iPhone, but they should have thought of that.
Well, it's an iPhone.
Yep.
You have to pay for that.
Indeed, that's the thing. I went ahead, looked everywhere. I had to delete them either manually. That would be fucking retarded. It was 128.
Well, at least it's doable. But if you had like 500 or 1,000 contacts,
that would be a murder
Pain,
scene.
yes.
Okay. And I said, okay, let me look up on the App Store. Most likely, I can find an app that can do that for me.
well, you can, but
I can, indeed. You would be surprised.
you need to
5.
pay for it.
One of them offered me
Any cheap?
to...
Free?
Yeah, it was 15 lays.
Oh,
Like, I don't know, 15 lays, £3.
no, it's more. It's like no, it's more. It's about $10.
$10?
Yeah,
$10?
it's more actually. Well, $10 is about 30 something runs.
I said 15, dude.
15. Oh,
1.5.
yeah. Then it's about $5 something.
Yeah. So I said, okay, let me get that. I said, okay, let me see. I saw that it had the pro version and a noob version.
Oh,
So I said, okay, let me get the noob version because the noob version is free. And it said, you have 10 contacts left of erasing automatically. And I'm like,
okay. Let
you're
me get.
shitting me.
But can you pirate the app?
No, God forbid that. So I said, okay, let's.
Oh yeah, you can, but you need to root your phone
Oh, yeah.
or jailbreak actually.
Jailbreak on iOS. And I said, okay, fuck that. What's another option? What can I do? Looked through the App Store.
Did you contact support?
Oh, fuck support. Fuck them.
Come on,
Last
I
time I
heard that
called
they-
Apple support Bucharest, they told me that my device, even though I had software issues created by their update
Okay.
from Mac Sierra to High Sierra, it was
Okay.
an update issue, and I lost root access from my main account. So instead of having an account, a user for the PC, for the Mac, that is an admin, so I could install fucking apps and do something. I was actually a simple user with standard rights, so I wasn't able to do jack shit.
So I know it's Unix based, but I guess it doesn't have that sudo like access.
No, I lost sudo access.
You lost it.
So officially, if it's Unix or Linux or anything, I would have lost sudo access.
Great.
Because my account, there was no account with
no.
admin rights on the computer.
Yeah, what I'm talking about is that on Linux, the admin is not actually a user that you can create or erase.
Yeah, it's a standard one that comes with the PC.
Yeah, it's in the
There
system
is no
directory.
option like that.
Great.
So
Even
I
Windows
said-
has that.
I know. So
With Windows 10.
I said, okay, let's do something else. Let's try going online. I went online, stood like 3-4 hours, and I said, okay, it's an update from Apple. Fuck them. I'm gonna call them up and have them fix it for me. I call up Apple support for Bucharest because we're Romanian.
Well, that's where you failed.
It routed me to the US or UK phone number.
Okay, well that's
Only
normal.
English.
Well, you know English.
I know English. That's not an issue. The issue is this. They asked for my serial number from the device. I gave them the serial number
Okay.
and they told me your device is too old for support. And I'm like, okay, but your operating system
You supported,
is the one that fucked up my computer.
and yet it's the
And
operating system that it's
it
supported.
works normally, but I'm not able to do jack shit. Important stuff. So if it's available on my laptop, you should be able to fix it. It's software, it's not hardware. No, we don't support it. Bye. They fucking hanged up on me. So I said, okay. Being that I'm Romanian, it's a saying. You get thrown out the door, you go back in through the window.
I don't think that's necessarily Romanian, but
But
yeah.
it exists everywhere, I
Well,
think.
I guess with Romanian works that we're gonna try to fix it ourselves, not with support,
Oh,
right?
fix it. No, I was hell-bent on the idea that Apple need to fix it.
Well, that's no longer Romanian thinking.
So let me tell you. I called up Apple USA.
Okay.
I called up Apple USA. They were immediately, when I told them the fucking update fucked up my computer, I don't have no admin rights. They got me a level 2 support immediately.
Great.
A very nice guy. And
But-
then I got the scare of my life. Why? I had personal files on it. Not too many because it was a new device for me. But I had some personal files. And then he took me through
Wiping it?
esoteric way, not wiping it, of going into a command prompt in the back of the OS.
Yeah, like a Linux.
Yeah, a terminal entry.
Yeah, it's the terminal that you can have on the backend. Yeah.
But what did it do? It reset. The computer didn't know that there was no user anymore. It thought that there were no users, and it's an initial setup.
Okay.
So I was able to create another user with admin rights. Wait, because it gets fucking better.
It's already fucking funny.
With that user, with admin rights, I was fucking able to go into my PC, into my Mac. I'm saying PC because I'm used to it. Personal computer. So I said, okay, let's go on to it. And the guy guided me through the phone. He was chit-chatting, very happy, very everything. I was scared out of my fucking mind when I saw that I could access my own files.
So I guess the only good support is the American from where the iPhone comes.
That's
the Mac comes. from
No,
the
it's American support. You know the difference between UK and American support. American needs to lick your ass support
Apple. Well, yeah.
more than
Yes,
more
but
than
at least-
UK. More than
True,
UK, dude.
but at least they try to help you.
Not that they try to help you. They try to
actually help.
satisfy you.
Yeah, but they helped you.
Yeah.
So that's something they didn't told you from start that is not supported.
Yeah, they
So-
actually help me. So
Even though they try to, as you said, kiss your
but
ass.
wait,
they
it
help
gets
you.
better. It gets better. So I was scared, like, fuck, I'm able to access my files and I'm able to change the type of user that my main user that was no longer an admin, I made it an admin in 15 minutes. Okay. But then the scared thing was even scarier, was that I was able, with that new account that I created, to change the password for my old account.
Well, if it's an admin.
For the old user of the account. So I have Alex
Yeah.
as the user that I lost privileges to, and I created an account, temporary account 1234.
Okay.
And with 1234, that one that was an admin, I was able to change the password for Alex.
Yeah, because it's like a super admin.
It's a super admin. Wait, but it gets even better. I was able to gain full access to the computer and full access to my old files in 15 minutes.
That's good.
That's not good.
Yes, it is, because if you call Microsoft, they will wipe your computer.
Dude, it's a difference amongst being secure, and if you're dumb as fuck to activate BitLocker, you're screwed in your ass.
Where
And-
you're talking about BitLocker on Windows?
Yeah, on Windows.
Okay,
If you activate BitLocker,
we're not talking about
also BitLocker needs you to what? To
Put
have
the
a
pass-
Windows Live account now.
Yes, but one moment. We're not talking about encrypting your
Hard drive.
Your hard drive. We're talking about just losing rights. It's the same thing as it happened to me with Windows, where I actually contact support and they say that we're gonna fix it.
And they
You're not
wiped
gonna
it.
lose. No. You're not gonna lose anything. You're still gonna have everything. Even though I didn't told him that already, my Windows was wiped clean, so there wasn't anything to lose. Their update fucked everything, and you know that update, what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And they said, no, you're not gonna lose anything. We're gonna go back. The moment it did that, it actually told me you're gonna lose everything because we're going back a version.
So they
Yeah.
screwed you over.
So they don't even know what the fucking update is doing.
Yeah, but level of support at Microsoft, we both know what goes.
I even know the professional part from my Office 365. So
Okay, besides the point. But I was scared of the fact that I got access to it on a Windows computer. Okay, if you lock yourself out
yeah,
or you lose admin rights,
yeah,
okay, you lock yourself out. Let's say the worst case scenario, you forget your fucking password to your Windows
yeah,
and you don't
Well,
have a
right-
live account.
yeah.
You're using only a local account available on that PC because you're paranoid.
Yeah, you have the super admin that can fix that.
One option,
Yeah.
or you can take the hard drive out, and if you have two partitions, you can access it from another computer.
Yeah, but if you have laptop, you're gonna have more time to take it out, so you can actually access it through the super admin, through safe mode, and just fix it.
How do you enable fucking safe mode on Windows 10?
You do the same thing. Press
F8 continuously?
Yeah.
We're gonna try that because I don't remember if it works. I don't think it works anymore.
And if not, there are ways you can log in as a guest and use to start it to Task Manager to start Task Manager.
Yeah, anyhow. But I was shocked. Like, how the fuck are you able to gain access that fast to my files?
Well, yeah, that's in the end it's a little bit of
It's scary.
but again, the Mac operating system is based on Linux. So if you create a super admin, is like on Linux you have the possibility to change anything, and it's the same thing on a server on Windows with Active Directory.
Yeah.
You have access to that. If you're a super admin, you can fuck everything up.
Yeah, dude, but let's take it this way, because you don't own a Mac. I don't think you're ever gonna own one. Cause
No, I have Mac at work. I'm not gonna
no,
buy
I
one.
said own.
I might buy one.
Yeah, when you get too drunk to know what you're doing.
No, I still gonna. No, I'm actually thinking because in the end now
I'll sell it to you when she's finished with programming for Mac.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
put an SSD on it.
Not gonna lie, they are good at what they created. I mean, their hardware works perfect even a couple of years later. Is not try to do the same thing with a 7 years window, a normal laptop with a Mac.
I'll bring you to some friends of mine. I gave them my old laptop from when I was in middle school through high school.
Okay.
And that laptop is now, I think, 11 years old. It works.
I'm not saying that it's not working. I'm saying that it runs as good, or at least at 80% as it ran then.
50.
The Mac?
Yeah. Because of software updates.
Yeah.
It slows them down.
Okay, it slows them down, but they're still working much better than on Windows. And one thing, on a Mac, what operating system? You said that you have the High Sierra. Try to update that 7 years old laptop or 11 years old laptop to a Windows 10.
Dude,
It's not gonna
if
work.
you had that laptop on Windows 7 or 8,
Yeah.
you could do it.
Yeah, but would it run? Well, I think Windows 10 might work because
It has
it's
different
run-
SKUs.
and it runs better on
Older hardware.
not necessarily that, but it runs better than Windows 7 sometimes or Windows 8 because But,
So, besides the point.
but in the end, it might not work as a Mac.
yeah,
Their hardware configurations are top notch in these regards.
yeah, but I'm saying this. I would ask you. You bought a Mac, okay? You have, I don't know, you make your own business.
Okay.
And you go out and somebody steals your laptop and you have business files on it.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Would you say that's a big problem?
Yeah, pretty much.
I would say I would go bonkers immediately.
But then again, the same thing can happen with the Windows, if you're thinking about it.
Well, if you're a business and you're using the Pro version, BitLocker is activated. And if it detects it's a different computer...
Well, you are a business, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to use the Pro version. Even though right now we're no longer talking about phones that we were discussing at the
Well, we'll
beginning.
go back to that because it's tied in a bit.
But there are businesses that use fucking Windows XP yet or Windows 7.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Let's not get get into that topic.
If someone like that loses their hard drive or the laptop, I'm sorry.
Sorry for you, huh?
For them, because you can access them.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like it was very easy.
Yeah.
Now that scared me. Like from now on, like my MacBook is not gonna keep my personal files or some sensitive data. My dick pics won't be on that device.
It's not like Windows 10 doesn't send it through Cortana to...
Oh, I don't fucking care. Cortana is a nice lady. And she knows good jokes. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Siri is lame. Like, let's hear a joke from Siri. And afterward, let's try to hear one from Cortana. So, just turned on my iPhone. Let's see, volume up. Hey Siri, tell me a joke.
What did one iPhone say to the other iPhone? I used to know this one.
Again, this joke?
Yep, it repeats 3 jokes, I think. And they're bullshit.
Okay, let's go with Cortana. Hey Cortana, tell me a joke.
What do Winnie the Pooh and Ivan the Terrible have in common? The same middle name.
Didn't get it. Did you get it?
Not really. I haven't dumb from the name. So it's Winnie the Pooh and Ivan the Terrible.
Now I get it, but it's a British joke.
Yeah, it's still better than...
Try a different one. Let's see, 'cause I got good jokes from it. And raise the volume. I don't think everybody can hear it.
Yeah, true.
Get it closer.
Cortana, tell me a joke.
Why did the hipster burn his mouth on his coffee? Because he drank it before it was cool.
This was actually
that
funny.
Was a good joke. That was a good fucking joke. But I don't know. And try to ask Siri weird questions. I don't know. Like, let's see.
Don't go with the very...
Siri, who's your daddy?
My daddy.
And that's it. Literally, that's it. That's what it thinks it's interesting to respond. And let's hear Cortana.
Hey Cortana. Let's see if it's...
What's up?
Who's your daddy?
Technically speaking, that'd be Bill Gates. No big deal.
That was funny.
Yeah, at least... Yeah, but...
And smart, I would say.
True. But I don't know if really he programmed her or... I mean, maybe he came with the idea.
Yeah, but also with iPhone, I don't know, a lot of things that you would have on an Android device, for example, not set by default on.
Mm-hmm.
You have them on an iPhone. Because I went through the settings. New device, you go through the settings. That would be a standard operating way because you want to set it your way, not have it by default. And I found something interesting. You know the option where if you're downloading a big file or streaming movies, your device shares data from mobile data and Wi-Fi data at the same time to make it faster or more stable.
By default?
It's by default on an Apple device, on an iPhone.
I don't have that possibility by default on an Android.
Yeah, but that's scary because you can go overboard with the data.
There are a lot of stuff that doesn't give you a lot of mobile data, so it screws you up.
Yeah, but for example, that's a big issue. But leave it as not a default option.
Especially that one.
I don't know, if I want to get an update faster, okay, share the connection. An update, I would say, yeah, that could be interesting to have it. But
not even there. I mean, again, if you're having low internet, because most carriers will not give you a lot of internet if you're on their subscription-based contracts, so you're paying monthly, it's... What, I'm paying like 20 euros and I'm getting like 2 gigabytes of internet?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, that will just be gone.
That will be gone and you'll start paying over fees.
Yep.
And that's default on iOS.
And if you don't know about that, then you're gonna say, why am I paying this?
It's not an option that you get at the setup screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't know that it's turned on by default, so no one told you, you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy myself an iPhone. set it up, whatever. You say like, oh yeah, it's like a phone. It's by default set to use my Wi-Fi if I select that. No.
You would think that if you have Wi-Fi on, your
It's
data is
uses-
not affected. You get to have those 2 gigs, 10 gigs, whatever you have.
And at least on the Android, you're actually it's showing like I cannot connect to the Wi-Fi. We switch to mobile, whatever.
It shows you, yeah. Also on iPhone. But that's fucking retarded to say it like that. It screws you over without even telling you. And I went through the setup screens from scratch. And it's not like I took the iPhone from a friend and just logged his account out and logged my account in.
You
no,
wiped it
he
clean.
actually wiped it. He wiped it. When I got the phone, turned it on, it was welcome screen, select your language. That was the first screen I ever saw on the phone. And I was like, oh, fine. Let's
Go through
go
the
through
setup.
the setup. And I was shocked. Fuck me. And besides that, the fingerprint sensor works. Like any other sensor. A quirk that I fucking hate is this. That if I shake the phone or lift it up, it will
Light.
light up the screen. But I touch the fingerprint, it says unlocked. And then for every fucking time, if I would slide up to go to the home screen, I cannot go up.
No, it's telling
It
you
tells
press
me
home to open.
To press home, but even though it read my fingerprint.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the new one that doesn't have a jack for.
Headphone jack.
Yeah.
I bought one that has a headphone jack.
Well, at least if not, you could screw one.
I would actually
Dig a hole in it.
I would do. I don't know. Have you seen the clip with the guy that
Yeah.
actually made an iPhone 7s
Yeah.
to have a headphone jack?
Yeah, with the screwdriver. Not the screwdriver. The
No. Without drilling in the phone
Oh.
and fucking it up. Like literally, he created a headphone jack for it.
So he opened it and.
Opened it, created a PCB specially for that, and connected hot wired a headphone jack to the lightning
The
port.
motherboard, yeah.
To the lightning port, so he had an audio jack into an iPhone 7 without screwing and fucking the phone. And it works. He actually did it to prove that Apple was screwing with everybody.
Yeah, it is because right now they are doing something else. I know on the laptops they're doing like removing
MacBooks,
USB or whatever. So
USB
yeah.
Type C, because they have the courage to fuck you over. It's not the courage of innovating. It's the courage of fucking you over.
No, because a lot of time people, I guess they actually saw that people, no matter what they're doing, will still buy their product and in a big number. So a lot of customers will continue to buy it.
And they're trying to sell their market of adapters.
Yeah.
By the way, we just screwed our options with Apple to try to get anything from them.
I don't think I want anything from them.
No, we are not going to get sponsored by them anymore.
I don't think you're gonna get sponsored every.
First episode we fucked up with Coca-Cola. They're not
And
going to
Pepsi?
sponsor us. No, Pepsi would sponsor us because I was good with Pepsi. I drink a lot of Pepsi. Second episode we fucked up with Apple. So I don't know. This show will start becoming a show where we fuck up with possible sponsors. And yeah, we're gonna get maybe sued one day.
Maybe
Hopefully.
we kind of get sponsorship from Patreon.
If you guys, yeah, but I think we're too small yet
Yeah,
to
true.
start getting Patreon sponsors.
No, I mean that would be, I guess, the only option still available
For
if
us
we
to
still
get some money.
continue this way.
Yeah, in the long
I mean,
run,
we
yeah.
already started talking smack about Microsoft,
well,
more or less.
no, we actually didn't do that bad. With
More or
Microsoft.
less.
I think that they would send us, I don't know, a green banner to put in the background of our video, but nothing else. Like no
Again,
consoles, no
yeah.
laptops, and nothing else. But besides that, that they would sponsor us with banners. I don't know. We can start making clothes out of their banners. So, and now there goes our sponsorship with Microsoft. We just killed that as well.
See, that's what. So right now we have.
3 sponsors that we are never gonna have. 4.
Yeah, and we broke our record of one sponsorship blew up the window in one episode.
And next episode maybe we blow out another 3, 4. Who knows? But in the long
There are a
run,
lot of companies, right?
yeah, there are.
Well, we
many.
talked about Subaru and, and Mitsubishi. Maybe we're gonna get a car from them.
Yeah, and we actually were good with them, so maybe they give us a car. Who
And
knows?
Huawei.
Huawei, maybe they give us phones, routers, you know.
Yeah.
Do they do computers?
Maybe. I don't know. No, don't think so.
Ah, maybe. But I don't know. Overall, I'm gonna use this iPhone for a month and a half to
Yeah,
see
you're not.
how it's gonna be.
You're not gonna be a user of iPhone. That I can guarantee.
I know I'm not gonna use iPhones as a daily driver because I like to scratch my ass the way I want it, not the way Apple says. Because if Apple tells me I need to do this shit this way, I'm gonna say no. I want to do this shit this way.
So what's the next thing you're gonna buy? An Apple TV?
No fucking.
I actually have a colleague at work that has that,
I don't need an Apple TV. I have an Xbox.
and he actually bought the new
The
new iPhone that doesn't have a jack.
Oh, so he got screwed over.
Yep. And I think he actually bought those stupid earphones
The
that
ones.
they can always drop and lose them.
The AirPods, the ones that
Yeah.
those
look-
are fucking weirdos.
Yeah, because they look like like you are a retarded person that cut the cord off and just listened.
Yep, that's indeed. Anyhow, let's wrap it up because it's becoming a long episode.
And still talking smack.
And yeah, and we killed a few sponsors. We're gonna get next time we're gonna get murdered. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe we're gonna get murdered on stream.
You're not streaming anything. You're just recording.
We're recording, but next time we stream it. Anyhow, like, comment, subscribe, and be as fucking rude as you can in the comments.